Hello guys, in today's video we're going to check out the best Chromebooks in 2020. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see their price and find out more information about them, you can check out the links in the description below. Let's get started. Number 5. Samsung Chromebook 3, best for students. For a sub-$200 device, the Chromebook 3's build quality is surprisingly good, even though it's made of plastic. The textured metallic black looks classy enough for any setting. The chassis has a silky smooth palm rest as well as a gently rounded lip to help your wrists keep comfortable. The subtle texture around the display helps minimize reflections from the glossy bezel. On the left side, there's a battery indicator, a slim jack for the AC adapter, a USB 2.0 port, a full-size HDMI port and a micro SD card slot. On the opposite side, you'll find a USB 3.0 port as well as a combination audio and microphone jack. The real star of the Samsung Chromebook 3 is its exceptional screen. The Chromebook 3's 1366x768 LED display is brighter than its competitors at 259 nits. The Samsung Chromebook 3 can easily last a full workday on a charge. It comes with 4GB RAM and 16GB eMMC. It's packed with an Intel Celeron processor N3060, which is good enough for everyday tasks. If you're willing to give Chrome OS a try, this compact Samsung laptop is a solid choice for students and anyone who primarily uses their laptop to surf the web. Number 4. Lenovo Chromebook Duet, best for the money. Chromebooks have become one of the most attractive laptops out there since they provide great functionality with a simple interface and a low price that boosts the value of the device. They're also pretty compact in the majority of cases, and if you're looking for such a laptop, I suggest the Lenovo Chromebook Duet. This is a great 2-in-1 that comes with a nice keyboard, great battery life, sharp panel, and it's still pretty affordable overall. Great Chrome OS optimization as well, so well worth investing in. Let's check it out. The Lenovo Chromebook Duet rocks a 10.2-inch 1920 by 1200 panel that surprisingly granted plenty of colour for the price it comes at. The bezels around the screen are a bit thick though, but I think it's reasonable at the budget the Lenovo Chromebook Duet comes at. The panel of this Chromebook reached 106% of the sRGB color space, which is the best in its category. The accuracy was top-notch as well, with a delta E of 0.2. Without forgetting, I should mention the 372 nit brightness was near perfect. The keyboard might be a bit cramped overall, but it's good at this compact package. The touchpad on it was solid as well, and it supports all Chromebook gestures. The Lenovo Chromebook Duet is equipped with a MediaTek Helio P60T CPU that combines with 4GB of LPDDR4X RAM to produce speed and snappiness. It also has a 64GB SSD and an integrated ARM G72 MP3 graphics unit to present a smooth overall performance. Worth investing in. Number 3. Lenovo Flex 5. Flex 5 has a simple two-tone design which is pretty slick. The lid is black plastic, the deck is gunmetal grey aluminium. Overall, the case is pretty beautiful without losing function and sturdiness. The laptop is 4.1 pounds heavy and 0.8 inches thick. It's on the larger side of the spectrum, but it is carryable nonetheless. Because of its flexibility, it can be used as a laptop, tablet, display and in the tent mode. The screen on the Flex 5 is a 14-inch 1920 by 1080 touch display, which is kinda dark and doesn't offer a lot of colours. The panel offers just 74% of the sRGB colour gamut, which is below par. The brightness is 242 nits at maximum, pretty mediocre. The viewing experience is decent at best, but at least the colours were accurate. The keyboard is nice, it maybe doesn't have a really long key travel, but it's pretty good. The touchpad is also pretty nice, quite responsive and accurate at all times. In terms of performance, the Lenovo Flex 5 comes with an AMD Ryzen 5 4500U CPU, 16GB of RAM, 256GB of SSD and AMD Radeon graphics. The battery is average too, giving you about 8 hours of continuous web browsing. Despite having a lackluster display and average features, it's a seriously good and affordable option if you're considering getting into the 2-in-1 craze. Number 2. Asus Chromebook Flip C434, best runner-up. If you want a great mid-range model, you should take a look at the Asus Chromebook Flip C434, which is one of the most attractive choices out there, providing performance, battery life, nice display and 2-in-1 functionality. Let's take a closer look at it. First off, I should state that the Asus Chromebook Flip C434 comes in different configurations you can choose from, but today we're going to take a look at the best, at least in my opinion. The option with the Intel Core M3 8100Y CPU with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of eMMC storage that's capable of handling all your productivity tasks. The whole thing also has two USB Type-C ports that make it future-proof and the USB Type-A port, so just excellent overall with no weak points so far. The performance specs that we talked about earlier might not look like much, but thanks to the great Chrome OS optimization, it manages a pretty smooth experience that you wouldn't expect at this price point. Productivity and multitasking at the same time. I should mention the touchscreen responsiveness, which was better than most, and the 10-hour battery life is perfect overall when it comes to Chromebooks. Number 1. Google Pixelbook Go, best all round. Coming up to the top of the list we have the Google Pixelbook Go, which is the value-based version of the Pixelbook we've mentioned before. And while it isn't as advanced as the other one, it gives some excellent performance with a beautiful design, great battery life, and a great keyboard. Let's check it out. The Google Pixelbook Go is designed to be light and small, and I can comfortably say it's extremely portable with its 0.5-inch thick body and its super light 2.3-pound weight. The Google Pixelbook Go comes in two different attractive colours, just black and not pink, both of which are very aesthetically pleasing. The frame of this beast is made out of magnesium alloy with a matte texture that's paired with a rippled base to allow you to grip it better. The whole frame is very resistant to flex and pressure. In terms of connectivity, you'll see two USB Type-C ports and a 3.5mm audio port. The performance and production prowess of the Google Pixelbook Go are pretty good as well, thanks to the 8th generation Intel Core i5-8200Y processor with 8GB of RAM that makes it capable of shredding through everything you may put it through, and it also has 128GB of SSD. It's pretty good for its price. The Intel UHD 615 graphics unit is pretty good as well, and in benchmark tests it proved itself without any problem. Buying guide. Firstly, portability. The most important thing you have to check out when you're buying a Chromebook is the portability, since most of these are designed to be productivity devices you can carry around. For that reason, you should check out the size and weight. Then again, most of the time these devices are pretty slim and lightweight, so it wouldn't be much of a problem, especially if you stick with the options suggested in the list. Secondly, battery life. Another thing that'll work great with the productivity thing that we talked about is battery life. This is an especially important feature that you need to consider if you're a person that's out and about and needs a laptop that will allow him or her to be productive on the go. All the devices that are on the list above also provide great battery life, and some better than others, but generally it's pretty respectable. And thirdly, display. The more pixels you have, the more content you can fit on screen and the sharper it'll look. Sadly, some budget laptops still have 1366 by 768 displays, and so do a few business laptops. But if you can afford it, we recommend paying extra for a panel that runs at 1920 by 1080, also known as Full HD or 1080p. Higher-end laptops have screens that are 2560 by 1600, 3200 by 1800, or even 3840 by 2160 or 4K, which all look sharp but consume more power, lowering your battery life.